Hello. This question is about to find the cost to put the carpet on the floor and to paint the ceiling. Okay, that's the problem. But notice that this question has given also the door dimension and the window dimension here, but it really doesn't matter because we're not doing anything on the wall. So we didn't have to worry about this dimension of this window and door. Okay, so let's do the problem. So interior designer redecorating a room that has 54 feet long. So let's put the dimension here is this 54 feet, the length, or we can call width, and by 39 feet, which is the width, 39 feet, and the height gonna be 11 feet. So this is 11 feet. Even we didn't need the height here because we are just putting carpet on the floor, so we just need length and width. So the first question is, how much will it cost to carpet the floor if the carpet sells $50 a square yard? Remember that $50 is square yard. So if you find the area of the floor, you do find in square yard. Remember that this 54 is a feet. So if you change 54 to the feet, this is going to be 54 divided by 3 yard, which gonna gives you 18 yard, right? And 39 feet is 39 divided by 3, which is going to be 13 yard. So you have dimension in the yard, length going to be 18 yard and width going to be 13 yard. So what's the area of the floor? Area of the floor going to be 18 yard length times 13 yard, which is the width. If you multiply, let's see, this gives you 234 yard to the power second. We can call it square yard. So this much area we need to carpet on. So notice that each square yard costs $15. So if you want to carpet this much, you got to pay total cost for carpeting gonna be 234 times $15. Okay, that gives you, let's multiply by 15. So the times 15, you get $3,510. That's the total cost to carpet the floor. 3,510. All right. Okay. Next question. How much will it cost to paint the ceiling using the paint that sells $25 per gallon? Okay. Notice that $25 per gallon, per 1 gallon. All right. This is the cost for a gallon of the paint. So 1 gallon costs $25. We can say $25 divided by 1 gallon, which says $25 per gallon. So and you have another information here. Says if a quart of the paint will cover 66 square feet. So 1 quart paint cover 66 square feet. That's also given. All right, that's also given. Also, you are given as 1 gallon equals to 4 quart. 1 gallon equals 4 quart. So the idea of this question is you're going to find how much you need to paint in the ceiling. Remember that you need to find the area of the ceiling, which is same as the floor. But remember that we're going to find the area of the ceiling in the square feet, because the question gives you 1 gallon cover 66 square feet. Let's see how much area of the ceiling. So area of the ceiling, which is same as floor, right, is going to be 54 feet times 39 feet. 54 feet times 39 feet. Let's do 54 times 39. 39 gives you, so 2106 square feet. So that much is the area of the ceiling we got to paint. Okay, let's see how much quart of the paint needed to paint 2106 square feet. So 2106 feet square, that's the area you need to cover. But notice that 1 quart of paint covers 66 square feet. So 1 quart covers 66 square feet, or you can call feet to the power second, feet square. So feet square cancel, you get answer in the quart. So basically divide 2106 by 66. Let's see how much get. That is going to be 31.9090 quart. Okay, that much quart of paint we need to paint the ceiling. But be careful, do not round here. Okay, write as many digits as possible. It's enough if you write the 4 digit after decimal to get the answer in this question part B. So I rounded to 4 decimal places. That could be enough. Okay, now I want to find how much gallon of this. So this is changed. Let's change to the gallon because I know how much 1 gallon cost. So let's change to the gallon. So remember that 1 gallon equals to 4 quart, that is given here. So to change the gallon, you multiply, let me write here, 9090, that is quart, times, remember that quart has to be in the bottom, or gallon must be at the top. So 1 gallon equals 4 quart. Basically you divide by 4. Okay, so you divide 31.9090 divided by 4, you get 7.97725. Let's write all the digits. So that many gallon you need. Okay, I changed quart to gallons. Why? Because my question has how much price per gallon. So I changed gallon. So to find how much cost, so since 1 gallon costs $24, so I need this much gallon. So multiply 7.97725 times 25. That much dollar I need to paint this ceiling. Let's multiply this number by, directly you can do here, multiply this number by 25, you get $199, $99.43. Okay, that's the cost to paint the ceiling. Now what's the total cost of the project? You add these two numbers, so you basically you add 3510 to $199.43. That gives you $3,709.43. That is total cost of the entire project. Okay, so that's how you did this question. Thank you for watching. Bye.